Hola, ¿cómo estás? And welcome to Pamplona. This is day 4, just coming to the end of day 4 now. And we've covered off 70 k's or thereabouts. 3 days walking, and we decided to have today as a rest day just to have a look around Pamplona and rest the legs, but give them a chance to regenerate. So far I've got, let me think, one blister, which is just a matter of keeping an eye on and looking after. Everybody says you gotta listen to your feet, because if you let things get out of hand, it can get quite nasty quite quickly. But nothing dramatic at the moment. I'm sitting on the city walls of Pamplona. Not an exciting view in the background, but that's where we're going tomorrow, up and over those hills. Another 25 k's or thereabouts. At the moment, walking with Ben from the UK, and also Holly from New York, and Karina from Melbourne in Australia. Whole thing's very social. What I'll do is I'll cover off some of that stuff in the next update. So I'll use this one just as a chance to explain a bit about what the Camino is. Now, I'm not going to go into too much depth because I'll probably get it wrong and confuse people, but if you're interested, you can go online, Google Camino, and there's oodles and oodles of stuff. So basically, Camino is a pilgrimage, a walk to Santiago de Compostela. There's a lot of different walks pilgrimage to Santiago. One of the more famous ones is the Camino Frances. That's one that we're doing. The Frances is an 800k walk from St John Pied de Port, just inside the Pyrenees and the French border, all the way across the Pyrenees on the first day into Spain, and then directly west towards Santiago de Compostela. There are no rules really. You can walk it as fast or as slow as you like. You've got to do 100 k's to get your Compostela or certificate, but you can do any distance above and beyond that. You can go as far or as short as you like in any given day. What tends to happen is, because people have jobs and need to get back to work, they do on average 20 to 35 k's a day, and that ends up turning into a 30 to 40 day walk. Along the way there are over 100 albergues. They're like hostels, and without going into too much detail, pilgrims, or palangrinos in Spanish, can stay at these albergues. Cost is anywhere between €6 and about €12 for effectively a bed and shower and all those normal things. And they may also do a pilgrim's dinner, which is anything from €8 through to €15, and is a very basic 3-course dinner with some local wine as well. I had a few of those, good, bad, and otherwise. So when you start your Camino, you are issued with a passport, and along the way each albergue stamps a passport to confirm that you were there on what date. And at the end of the Camino in Santiago, you take your passport in, they check it, and then issue you with a Compostela, which is like a certificate for the completion of the Camino. At the moment I think we've got about 5 or 6 stamps in, and by the end that'll be up around 35, 40. You can get stamps at various places along the way. A lot of discussion at this early stage about some pretty mundane stuff like but important, like blisters and how to look after your feet and how heavy your pack is. I'm carrying about 7.5 kilograms. There are people carrying 15 to 20, and they're really hurting. So people are constantly getting rid of things along the way, or sending on through to Santiago, so they can pick it up towards the end of sending it home. So I'll upload another vlog in about 4 days time. Until then, look after yourselves, and Buen Camino.